First you look so strong.
I feel a unique feeling when I listen to any of the songs from this record, because we actually recorded this album in a studio, which we didn't really do for anything since. We bought our own gear after then and recorded ourselves, sometimes in our own homes or in rented houses, and combined all of the tracks later and just mixed them in the studio. But with Different Stars, we were allowed to use our friend's studio after hours, or when other people had not shown up or something. I would drive out an hour and a half from where I lived, and we would use this studio. And so each of the songs is, for the most part, is one day, at least for each person in the band, where they were there on this one day. And the way I work now, I'll work on a song for a year or two in my home, and not have that rushed. We're in the big studio, we have to make it happen right now. So Vapour Trail, I remember Matt contacting me and saying that he was working on this cover of the song, which, terribly of me, I had not heard at that point. And he was working on it with his friend Chris, who was playing guitar, and Matt was using his Casio. And I came down and listened to the song a few times and sang it, and probably made some mistakes or changed things when I didn't know what the original had done. And it turned into something that we really loved. And then we had our drummer come in, and Jamie played over the drum beats that Matt had come up with. So you have this, the fake drums and the real drums together on this one. And I have since come to love the song, of course. And I was actually just talking the other day about how we got to meet Mark Gardner when he came to Orange County and played a show. And he invited us to come up and play Vapour Trail with him, and I said no. And I was just talking about how dumb I was about that, but I didn't want to ruin the song, because we were in a room full of Mark Gardner fans, and it's like, no. So I just set it out and got to watch him sing it. But I'm really glad that Matt came up with the idea to cover this song, because it's the one that got us played on some LA radio stations, and got Simon's interest over at Bella Union. And if we hadn't decided to play this song, I think a lot of people who like shoegaze music wouldn't have heard of us, and our lives would have been a little different.